Hey guys, it's Dr. Curve here, and we're back with another video. In today's video, I want to talk about the state of the Wild Rift rank scene. I'm glad this topic is being talked about because, I feel like a general audience wouldn't take, you know, a master player or someone higher seriously in terms of content creating. So I want to give my feedback on it with the help of Mr. Royal's video. We'll be going through his videos and then discuss his points and then give out my points. So this could be a long video, so it's not a short one. So yeah, also look at that thumbnail. I know it's supposed to be like what's that word? A type of disappointment pose. I don't know the word. I don't know the different word, but he looks like a model in that image he used. Anyway, let's get on with the video. He has a mic. His mic is similar to mine. Actually, it's a Blue Yeti. Anyway, but it's blue for him.
With more losses than wins, inflating players to ranks they don't deserve through fortitude shields and loss prevention.
That's T.
Giving players a full sense of achievement and improvement. Then create more ranks like they did with Legendary Q, which completely failed. And now
It did fail. I am so sorry to say, girl. I gave Legendary Q a chance recently, and the queue took me like 10 minutes max, and it didn't even import me to my region. I think I've said this before. It imported me to a different region. I think it was like Turkey servers or something. Somewhere near that area because the ping changed. So.
a new rank above Challenger, which I can't even bother to remember the name.
Yee.
All of this just so you can feel like you're climbing to more prestigious ranks and you keep spending money on the game.
This is the thing I noticed too. I mean, because as a content creator, I have to kind of spend money because it's my brand to, talk about skins, showcase skins, but I haven't done that in a while. So, and also they did recent changes from. Ooh, I've been burping. Ooh, excuse me, I'm a little airy today. Anyway, they did changes from that. He did mention about the new rank sovereign, and they reduced the mark limitation. So now if you want to go to GM, you need 30 marks rather than 40, and 60 for a challenger. They really lessened it out.
While destroying all sense of competition. All this makes Wild Rift a joke.
Mm.
A version of League of Legends, designed to milk kids with no PC out of their parents' money. But I want each and every one of you to know that your rank is not deserved. You're not a Grandmaster player. You're not a Master Tier player. You're not a Diamond player. You're not even an Emerald player.
She said shade.
To make you feel good, so you keep spending money on a children's phone game.
I feel like that, to be honest. I was like, oh, I peaked master. I guess it's my moment, to keep spending money in the game. I mean, that was before I was even a content creator for this game, But now I spend money because I just want the skin and that's it, I haven't even played Wild Rift much. I'm mostly playing some console games and Genshins and Honkai Star Rails and stuff at the moment. So. I get him. Also, I love that he's reading from a script because you can tell his eyes are moving. My lazy ass wouldn't even dare to write a script. And I like how he also mentioned like the skill gap of Wild Rift is becoming lesser and lesser. It's becoming easier. We all saw that with the Janna rework. We all saw that with the Soraka rework. So, I get what he's saying there.
Wild Rift is supposed to be the mobile version of League of Legends. However, it has proven to be the children's version.
Yeah, I think before the changes, Wild Rift used to be very skill-based. If you compared all the MOBAs that I can name, the 4 MOBAs, Mobile Legends, Pokemon Unite, Arena Valor, and then Wild Rift, I feel like everyone is now equal pacing now, with League still being the top skill-based. I don't think Unite's skill-based much. I think AoV is second to being skill-based, and then ML is probably joint with Unite. But that's just my opinion. Also, I didn't mention the other MOBAs, but you get it.
5 months ago, I made a video defending Riot Games and the Wild Rift matchmaking system. I said that normal rank is meaningless, since anyone can climb to Master Tier if they play enough games, even with a negative win ratio, due to the fortitude and loss prevention.
Yeah, I mean, I climbed pretty short time to Master, and then I just stopped playing after that because I know that it's gonna get hard. That's why I'm not so motivated to climb, because I wonder if it's worth it, because everyone who I thought was already in the low elos catched up with me to Master. So I don't know.
In my video, I said the legendary rank is great. It's the player's fault for not playing that instead. The main issue with Legendary rank is that in Legend, the average queue time is 8 hours if you even manage to find a game at all.
This is what I was saying earlier. See, even he mentioned it.
Which is what I've been experiencing, since that's the only place where I can find high quality Wild Rift games. In the end of the video, I suggested to make Legendary queue more active. Riot needs to make Legend more prestigious. Right now, players see Challenger as more prestigious than Legend. Here's a poll that Riot actually did on Twitter a few months ago, proving just that. For those of you reloads that don't really know the difference, Legend is way harder to get than Challenger.
I wouldn't know because I never played a match in Legendary queue properly. I think I've only played like around 5 games in total.
Challenger youths have to stop Master and Grandmaster players a lot, which compromises 13% of the player base, meaning that you play versus tens of thousands of players. To get Legend, you have to constantly beat the best players on the server. No duo queue, no fortitude, no ranked lost shield. And to climb
Oh yeah, that's
Legend,
true.
only play with the top 200 players in the server. My advice was simple. Make Legendary queue more rewarding and more prestigious. I believe...
I also want Legendary queue to have no timer. I know people are mostly on at the specific timings based on that time, but I don't know. I feel like more people are gonna be on it more if there's no timer, because maybe that's why people are not playing it much, because it's locked to a specific time period, and maybe a certain region is more active on that time period, you know?
They'll completely fix matchmaking. And what has Riot done since then? The exact opposite. They increased the requirement to enter Legendary queue to Master tier, leaving more players out of it, thus increasing the queue times even more. There is still no decent rewards for Legendary queue ranks. No skins, no recognition, other than the Hall of Fame, which I have spent 10 minutes in the client looking for.
Oh, Darkbreaker's there.
And I'm in there twice. I consider that to be one of my biggest achievements in Wild Rift.
I sneezed, excuse me. Rip your mic.
And
Rip my mic.
Not on my profile. Instead, I have a silly little ARAM rank, and no one even knows what the Hall of Fame is. The season is ending.
I didn't know that.
10 Legend players in NA and 17 in EU. 77 Immortal players in NA and 201 in EU. The queue time for Legend games is literally infinite, since you cannot find a game if you hit Legend. And then you have to wait to decay to Immortal and wait in queue for 3 hours like Rohan God is doing right now on his quest to reach the top rank in every Riot game.
That is crazy though. I don't know how they even manage. I don't even know how they have the patience to even make it to Legend, because I mean, yeah, they're skilled, whatever, blah blah blah. But I'm just talking about like the queue times, girl. It took me so long to do my Genshin Archon quest because they take so much time. You know, now with my attention span kind of slowly getting back to, you know, having more patience, I can actually pull through with it. But girl.
After butchering Legendary queue, they're adding a rank above Challenger, completely destroying whatever is left of rank and skill recognition. Now let's look at some statistics together to show you how meaningless your rank truly is. Let's compare Wild Rift.
Oh, this is where he gets shady. She said shade.
To the League of Legends one. Here's the League of Legends rank distribution.
That is so accurate though. I'm not even kidding you. That is so true. This makes sense, you know. That's why they're adding in Emerald rank in Wild Rift, because there's a reason for it. Look at the distribution here. So if we see the chart here, if they added Emerald somewhere, Emerald's here, right? This would have been lesser, this would have been here, this would have been probably still here, and this one probably here, like that. So it's perfect, you know, at least it's more equal, rather than a majority of the players being bronze, silver, and gold, and platinum. There can be a more balance through. I think my guesstimation from the Emerald placing, once it's added, I think it will be around here higher. So yeah, it makes sense for the graph. At least it will alleviate the amount of people in that specific elo. And as you can see, Challenger and Grandmaster are crumbs.
Bronze, silver, and gold. Really good players make it to platinum, and exceptional players, only 3 out of 100 make it to diamond.
Girl.
To master tier, you have to be absolutely elite. You need to be 1 out of 2.
Yeah, this is why I thought Master was prestigious to me. This is why I thought Master feels like it's prestigious in Wild Rift, because how it is in PC. But I guess I was wrong. I mean, look at Master in PC. It's 0.58% of the whole player base, and I'm not there, you know? I don't feel like that in Wild Rift anymore. It's starting to be different, you know? And I thought, oh, I'm so cool getting Master 4 times, but it doesn't feel like that in compared to PC, you know?
200 League of Legends players. And for Grandmaster, only 700 players are allowed in.
Yee.
That's 1 out of 3,000 players that possess the skill to be in Grandmaster.
Girl.
Now let's compare that to Wild Rift. Oh,
Yikes.
so
Look how high Master is. That's pretty high for something that seems to be so prestigious.
most players are Emerald. 1/3 of the player base is Diamond Plus.
Girl,
So while in League of
girl.
Legends, 3 out of 100 players are Diamond or higher. In Wild Rift, that's 35 out of 100. Literally more than a third. For Master Tier, there's only 1 out of 700 players that makes it in League of Legends.
Mm-hmm.
For Grandmaster, only 1 in 3,000 players makes it in League of Legends.
Yee.
90 out of 3,000 in Wild Rift. 90 times more players. If you're Master Tier in Wild Rift, your rank is Emerald 4.
The shadery, and that's the factory though. That's the factory.
And if you're Grandmaster, your real rank is Diamond 4.
I mean, Diamond 4 is not bad if you're GM. That's not bad.
These are the equivalents if we use the rank distribution that League of Legends has. Which, believe it or not, League of Legends players complain about the rank distribution being too inflated, when it's 90 times better than Wild Rift. So if in Wild Rift, half the player base is Emerald Plus, and 35% are Diamond Plus, what about the 5 ranks from Iron to Platinum?
Ooh.
Those are filled with bots.
Girl, I wasn't alone. I'm sure it's always filled with bots, because if you're from the Middle Eastern region, and if you're playing on the English language, like if you're using the English language settings, you know if there's a bot in your game, because the bots are in Arabic. Like, there was one time where there was an enemy team, there was a real person, and then the 4 of them were bots. So obviously, we were against one person, and we won, obviously, because that poor Evelyn jungle couldn't carry a team of bots. So, yeah. Yeah, I know the feeling. So, once you... That also... They do that in other games as well. In Pokemon Unite, when I reached Veteran, that's when real people started coming in. And, yeah. So, which is basically Platinum as well, so he gets the point in that as well.
Not joking. There are thousands of bots in lower ranks to fill them up so players can find games quickly while being inflated to Emerald and above. So if you manage to hit Emerald in Wild Rift, good job. You're better than the co-op versus AI. The only solution I can think of is a hard reset on the ladder and remove loss prevention shields and fortitude. But Riot is too afraid to do that, because if Master Tier players are hard stuck in Platinum next season, they will quit the game. If players are stuck in the same rank for more than a couple...
This is the thing, like, I don't mind a hard reset. It's fun, you know? The people who are leaving so soon because of that change, if they do change it, are just not willing to one up their skill, you know? Like, I don't know, there just should be a very hard reset to show those people who got boosted to higher ranks the reality, you know?
They will quit the game. But this is bound to happen anyway when they reach Master and Grandmaster, right? Because there are only 300 players that can be Challenger at the same time. This is why Riot is now adding a rank above them. Because to keep permanently inflating the ranks, they need to add new ones above the old ones. That's what they did with Legendary 2, and this is what they're doing again with the new rank. In my opinion, Riot should just let everyone be Challenger, or whatever the new max rank is, so they can feel good about achieving such a high rank on the last.
And that's the only reason why people do rank sometimes, is just to get that border. I mean, I used to climb rank because I want to be seen seriously as a content creator, because people don't seem to take advice from a bronzy. But then again, even if you're a bronzy, your knowledge is still higher than compared to another bronzy. You know, so yeah, but now I don't care about it anymore. I know my brain anyway, so.
Snow, if you just want to have fun and play a casual game, Wild Rift is the most enjoyable mobile game in the world.
Period.
Gameplay is absolutely fantastic. Now, when
T.
congratulate everyone who's worked on the gameplay side of Wild Rift.
Well,
It's truly an amazing experience, and I never thought that a mobile version of League of Legends would feel so much better than actual League of Legends. However, if you want competition, this is not the game.
T. She said shade.
Working on the ranking system are either completely incompetent or
Oh.
the more likely scenario.
Oh.
They're doing this on purpose to give players a false sense of achievement while destroying competitive integrity.
Girl, she said shade. Also, that was a very informative video, and he was reading from that script with the shade room, honey. So yeah, that was the video, and I added in my own opinions about what he said, and he is certainly right upon that. Notice one thing I noticed while he was speaking, his hand moved further away from the mic. Girl, I know. Well, girl, where's your stand? Where's your stand? I have my stand right here. I get it because you want to hear your voice, but you know what? So yeah, he made some points. Royal is very serious about competition, and I love that for him. So yeah, what do you guys think of rank? You know, I mean, I'm pretty sure majority of you guys who are watching my channel or subscribe to my channel are mostly for skins girls. My skin girls. So that's fine, but you know, when you make a game and there's a competitive scene or a competitive feature, PvP, you really have to bring in that oof that makes people want to keep on grinding and be committed even after they take loss after loss after loss. Not just grinding for the sake of like a rank or just for something to look professional in. When in the some challenger people for sure or grandmaster people for sure got boosted and they still don't know some stuff that they and like some stuff that champions have. For example, people don't probably know that Janna's third skill gives AD, and I made a short about that a year ago, and people were still surprised by that when in the comments. If you guys don't know what that is, check my shorts feed on my YouTube channel, you'll see it. So yeah, that was the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, credit to Mr. Royal, who just had a birthday.
You just had a birthday!
Yeah.
Total fireside.
I think it was around June, like late June. So yeah, what it was. Make sure you guys subscribe and hit the notification bell for whenever I upload a new video. I am a Wild Rift VTuber who does Wild Rift content, but you know, at this point with all this tea and drama, you know, we might start the branching phase sooner rather than later. Who wants TFT? Make sure you guys join my Discord, link in the description below, and make sure you donate to my PayPal/Coffee if you want to support me and the channel in the long run, because I would greatly appreciate it. What else? Follow me on Twitter at DrKev_YT. Royal is also on Twitter as well, but you know, follow me because it's my channel. So yeah, oh, I gave him a bad angle. Okay, he's reading from a script. He's cute. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this discussion featuring Mr. Royal's video. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Wait, what? I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.